Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am Dalton. This is Armson Farms. Tragedy. Absolute tragedy. Hood's open on the feed truck. 5 a.m. Hood's open. What's going on? Let me show you. Yeah. That piece right there has left the channel, folks. What is that? What is that? All right, you got the motor. You got the shaft that comes off of the motor. That comes right there. So, yeah. No bueno. So one of the guys that works on the farm is going on vacation today. Not a real crucial guy or anything like that. We're not gonna name any names, but he may or may not watch this while on vacation. So I'm just gonna throw out, not a real crucial part of the operation, but he broke the feed truck before he left. Freaking guys, just breaking stuff and leaving it for the wolves here. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can get that pulled off. Like I said, it's 5 o'clock. I think Kelly's opens at 8, but I'm sure I could shoot Derek a text at 7. I don't want to be a real super douche and send it to him too early, especially on a Saturday, but they're open till noon. I'm gonna say I doubt they have that, but we're going to try them first. If they don't have it, I think it's Spudnik, something like that. There's a place up in, I want to say Alden. I don't know, I've only ever been there once. But they specialize in drive shafts, sprockets. They build harvesting machines for produce, stuff like that. Really, really cool guys. This summer, I took a universal out of the drive shaft on our box spreader, and it was going to be like a week or two before we could get it in. We were trying to spread our compost on wheat ground so we could work that in, so we could get our seedings in. We were in a hurry. Someone gave me these guys' names on TikTok, of all things. I gave them a call. This place is it's incredible. They have every sprocket, universal shaft. Now, this is an odd piece, so I don't know. But if Kelly's doesn't have it, I could try them and see if they would be able to make me one. If not, we should know on both of those guys by 8 o'clock. If they don't have anything, well, we are going to go fire up old Red and see if she wants to make an appearance. That's last resort. That truck hasn't ran since early fall. Whether or not she'll go, I don't know. I don't know Margot. But on top of that, no lights, no heat, walking beam shot. Just not a great option. It's a last resort, but it will work if we need. So we're going to dive into this, see if we can't get this tore apart. Hit the like and subscribe button, guys. Just real quick. Also, hey, shout out to the guys at Dairy Next. Huh? Bob, if you're watching, appreciate it. You know, these guys got me a hat this summer. This is our nutritionist group. They do all the nutrition on the farm for us and many other high-producing farms all over the Northeast. But Bob noticed the hat that I had before had red and black letters. I didn't even think about it, but he brought me this hat and said, "You guys run John Deere. We had you one made in John Deere green and yellow." Now that's just... what a heck of a guy. You know what I mean? Hell yeah, guys. Hell yeah. We're going to get into this. Also, Tim Hortons doesn't open until 5:30. I was really hoping to get some breakfast on the way from dropping off that non-crucial employee at the airport this morning. What happened to 24-hour places? Like, whatever happened to that? Places used to be open, especially like Dunkin' Donuts and McDonald's and places like that. They used to be open 24 hours a day. Now they don't open until like 5:30. What is that all about? Maybe it's just forcing me to get this done, and then I'll go get my breakfast. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to get after it here. So, the nameless employee was nice enough to get 2 of the bolts out. Oh, flashlight battery's dying already. Nice enough to get the top 2 out. The bottom 2 are a real miserable witch. Witch with a W. They're a real miserable witch to get out. I can't even hardly get a wrench on it. So I'm going to actually start the truck up, see if that shaft will turn just a little bit. I don't think I can break anything more. So I'm gonna start it up, see if I can get that to turn so it'll get back up on the top. So I can get at those bolts a little easier. Well, the first half of turn went pretty easy. There she goes. Come on now. Don't be too stubborn. Can I see it from here? All right, well, we're getting there. We're getting there, guys. What a way to start the weekend, huh? Live it up for the weekend. Oh. All right, we're getting there. One of the bolts is easily accessible now. What a clever guy to think of something like this, huh? Gosh, that's why they pay me the big bucks. I think we can get at him right there. We're gonna give it a shot. Took me a second to get her loosened up, but tell you what, those of you folks at home, you really need to appreciate this footage, because running a wrench with one hand and holding the camera, it's a real science. Flashlight battery still dying, FYI. Haven't changed it. Oh, and it's not the right spot. Let's see here. Let's try getting you guys in. Yeah, we'll just drop you. The hell with it. We'll just drop you. You see now? All right. Well, you guys get the gist. Last bolt is out. Oh, look! Would you look at that? She done spanked. She's spanked. Oh, I believe this thing is supposed to just. Oh yeah, someone greases this thing regularly. I said, might have spoke too soon. Huh. Let me go back here. Give it a little tapping. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo here. Now, when did you say you're leaving, baby? I got things to do. Come on. You stubborn wet. Move some, it just won't come out of there. Oh, come on. I hate drive shafts. We're gonna go to the back again and really give it a little oomph. Give it the old farmer's hand. Great success. Yeah. Notice the missing grease fitting. Would you look at that? I can't say I've ever greased it. Not that I grease this truck. Generally, the unnamed employee greases it. But I have greased it before, and I've never noticed that. Nor has he, apparently. So why did this happen? Well, one, lack of grease, obviously. Two, those of you guys who follow along regularly know we just put new screws in this 3 days ago. They told us the first few days it's gonna work harder. Why? Those screws had paint on them, similar to like a plow point on the old mold boards, or really any point, I guess. When they have paint on them, until you get that paint shined off, it works it harder. So, is it possible? We were feeding, this is a heifer load. Our heifer barn is very overcrowded, and currently we're feeding over 20,000 pounds in that load. Truck probably shouldn't have quite that much. I'm sure its peak was peaked right up, and it just turned hard, put a whole lot of torque on to a non-greased universal, and cracked it. He said he felt some pretty serious vibration. That's when he stopped, so the truck still does have 7,000 pounds on it. The heifers have feed. He was able to get one load ran off, or maybe two. I think he fed 2 milk cow loads, because he did tell me group 1 is all fed for the day. So the fresh group has enough feed for the day. The rest of the farm has enough feed to get to probably 9:30, 10 o'clock. I hate time limits. So, anyways, good news is it is 5:40, which means it only took me, 45 minutes to get this thing out. I'm going to run down to Timmy Ho's, get myself a breakfast sandwich, come back. I'm going to start cleaning barn early. I'm going to get the dry cows cleaned because fresh group goes to the parlor at 7:20. But hopefully by 7 o'clock, 7:30, I'm headed somewhere to get that part. So maybe somebody else can pick up cleaning for me. But we'll see. Anyways, we got it out. Hell yeah, rock on. Live it up for the weekend. It's finally Saturday. I don't know what reference that was. It's supposed to be It's Finally Friday, like the song. I don't know. In case you guys haven't noticed, also, it is early. But on my way back from the airport, pounded a monster. We're ready to go. I was actually planning on coming back and taking a little nap before work. But then I drank a monster and I said, you know what? It's broken. I'm going to come get it out. And it worked. So, oh yeah, quit blabbing, on my way. Alrighty then. Belly's full of some Tim Hortons. Shout out to all my Canadian friends. Couple hours north. Tim Hortons, it's a spot. It's a spot. Geared back up. While we're waiting for places to open, we're going to go start cleaning barn. I got a heifer to show you guys. Got a heifer. I know you guys love a good heifer. I got a heifer for you. Wait till you see her. I think she's going to be something. Somebody brought up a bale of straw last night instead of leaving it for this morning. Gosh, tell you what. The guys at this farm are just uber prepared. It's like they knew something was going to break. It was me. Not to brag, but it was me. Kind of foggy. Fun fact, we dried off cows last night. Can you see me now? I'm saying we dried off cows last night, so they are a little wound up, aren't you? You're wondering why you guys aren't heading to the parlor, but we do that twice a week. It's always fun. My favorite mornings are when cows are wound up. Heck of a cow though, ain't she? This isn't the cow I was gonna show you, but pretty cow anyways. Alrighty. There she is right there. You get up for me, sweetheart? We gotta show you off a little bit. So this is a head daughter who I really didn't know much about, but I asked Jack. He said he's nothing special, so never really totally know what that means. So I looked him up. He's a renegade son who seems to be all the fuss on the Facebook pages I follow right now. I'm on like a Holstein discussion group and a couple other Holstein sire pages where you can bounce sires off of one another. And Renegade's a name that's been getting thrown around quite a bit. So ahead, he's an ST bull out of Renegade. She's got some condition on her. See if I can get her out. Oh, sweetheart. We had some 4-H'ers show this heifer at the Wyoming County Fair the last 2 years. This past year, she didn't do great because she had condition on her. Heaven forbid you take a cow to a show that has a little bit of extra condition on her. But as a calf, she was honorable mention junior champion at Wyoming County Fair. And I mean, she's an absolute unit. Apparently I'm fussing with her, but I guess all these cows that just got dried off here probably aren't helping my case. But anyways, you can see she just walks uphill. She's wide, she's deep. She's about 3 weeks out from calving. I think that udder is going to be something special. I really do. It just looks like it's going to be really high and really wide. And just what a body. Yeah, I know. All you guys are all wound up. She's gonna walk away from me here. We're not gonna fuss with her, but gonna be a nice heifer. I've got a feeling she's gonna be a real nice heifer. Super deep, super wide, super sure-footed. Hopefully has a great udder. We'll keep you updated. Again, she's doing about 3 weeks. So, finished scraping that. The cows are basically out of feed down the other barn. I did get a hold of Kelly's. It's only 10 of, but Derek was 10 of 7. They're really good up there. They reached back out, said they're not sure if they have the universal. They think they've got stuff that'll make it work. And then first thing Monday morning, we can get parts to fix it properly, but we might be able to get enough parts to get it up and running for the weekend. I've got about 20 minutes before the fresh group goes to the parlor. I'm gonna run and hop in my truck, go see if the backup truck wants to start. Because if it wants to start, we'll just run that until I can get it going. Because even 2-3 hours, I don't want the cows out of feed. So we're gonna go up there and see if the old cat wants to wake up. All right, we are up here. Forgot that doesn't work. Hopefully there's no critters in here. I don't see anything. As I get attacked by a raccoon, it'd be pretty sweet. All right, what do you think, old girl? I don't even know. She might wanna. Oh, look at this. What an absolute trooper. Come on, baby. Let's go, dude. Let's freaking go. I think I got one headlight. Oh, don't do that. Come on. Come on. Oh, man. She might be gelling up. Oh. Oh, man. That sucks. That really sucks. I was pumped. I tried her again, and we seem to be clearing a little bit here. Nothing works. The scales turn on. Huh? Hello? Is anybody in there? Apparently negative 340 pounds. There's some power steering fluid. There you go. Alright, Uncle Todd is here. He's going to go up and clean group 1 for me, the fresh group. So I've got the pickaxe and a metal shovel. We're going to go up and see if we can get that sliding door to open. Got ice and stuff built up on it, so get to picking. Great success. All right, let's see if gotta hook that baby back up in there. See if the brakes want to release, and then we're moving. He's under motion. Question is, can we even get out of this driveway? Wish me luck, guys. I'm gonna probably need 2 hands for this. We are rocking and rolling. Front tire's a little soft, but we're gonna get a load fed here. We're doing actually pretty great on time, to be honest with you. other people or not, is it weird to be proud of a piece of equipment? We haven't used that truck since we were chopping corn. And the fact that she started when it's 18 degrees out after sitting for months, yeah, she started hard. What do you expect? And for all of those, oh, you should have plugged it in. I didn't know we were going to need it. But she fired right up. I love this old truck. She's going to save the day. She's the unsung hero of the day. Hands down. I'm proud of her. All right, so the cows got feed. Tyler's going to actually feed at least one more load with that truck. It might end up running all weekend. We'll see how this goes. I love that old truck. I've said it for years. If we're ever in the mood, and the mood hits you just right with our silage trucks right now, our Kenworth's a really good truck. That's a heavy truck. But trucks 7 and 8, they've got those Max Air or Max Force engines. One of those. One of those might be a sneaker. One of those might be a motor. It's one of the two. But anyways, gutless. They always have problems. They're comfortable and they do the job. But, I've always said, boy, if you could go down south and find like 4 or 5 of those international trucks, those, 90s internationals, that they were just heavy with automatics in them. So anyone can drive them. Whoever some of the part-time guys that we got running from us, the retired drivers, right down to young teenage kids with their driver's license. If you got an automatic, it certainly makes that altogether easier, which is what that truck has in it. So I've said all along, and boy, if you could find 4 or 5 matching trucks like that and just put new boxes on them, I'd be tickled pink. But oh well, we're headed up to Kelly's and see what they can come up with, and we'll go from there. All right, so it's no go. They had 2 of the 3 parts, but we did not have the right yoke. And even so, it would be really hard. You need a lathe to. I guess they said you need a lathe to cut that off, so you make sure that it goes. The new one gets welded back on square because that is welded to the shaft. And the shafts are custom lengths based off of what truck it goes on, obviously, because everything's a different length. Truck frames, motors, all that kind of stuff. So I called Cook Brothers. They are up in Rochester. And they are open today until noon, which gives me time to get there, but their drive shaft department is closed. So that's less than ideal. So I think Monday we're going to have to take her up, and they said they could do it right then and there. It'd probably only take a few hours max. So yeah, old Red is going to have to just let her eat here tomorrow and today, and we're going to have to figure out lights and stuff like that. Maybe just be outlaws and we'll follow the feed truck down the road with a pickup truck 4 ways on it or something. The problem is our one heifer site is down 63, about a mile, which is a major road around here, that's heavily traveled. And without lights on the truck, obviously we can't feed them early in the morning like we usually do, so it'll have to be during the day. But we still need at least brake lights, turning signals. But I'm not great with that kind of stuff. I can replace bulbs, but I'm sure this is not bulbs because I think I've replaced many bulbs in it before. This is wiring and probably many other things. So that's probably what we'll do for tomorrow. We'll probably just follow the truck down the road. Play it like that. Nobody tell the cops we're going to do that, because that would really not be a fun Sunday. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. Old Red is going to come in clutch. She's going to feed the herd for us, and we're going to rock on. Monday. I'm gonna head up there and do that. Maybe I'll talk to my wife. I know she usually, the UPS store is right up there by Cook Brothers. Maybe I'll be a really good husband and return some packages for her while they're fixing that shaft. Going above and beyond. That's what we do. Anyways, I'm rambling. We're gonna go see what other fun stuff we can have. It is currently 8:24. We've gotten a lot accomplished by 8:24, even though the truck's still broken. We've done a lot of stuff. So, yeah. Also, this is gonna mean feeding more loads because the load that we've been feeding in our feed truck is 19,380 pounds, which does not fit into that truck. That truck maxed out, like that load that you guys saw mixing earlier was rated 18,000. And we've been feeding 6 loads a day. So if you shave off, almost 1,500 pounds of load times 6, you're talking a whole extra load. And the heifer load is like 20,000 pounds. So that's definitely going to have to be 2 loads. So, yeah. Tomorrow is going to be a little bit more fun. It's going to be a lot more loads. But it is what it is. It's part of a backup truck. Backup things are never ideal. Backups are backups for a reason. Generally, backup feed trucks were old feed trucks. And if it's something here was old, that means it needed to be replaced pretty badly, but didn't, and got kept as a backup. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. See what else interesting happens here today. This might be the end of the video, potentially. Gosh, look at these white hairs. I'm getting to be an old freaking man. Jeepers. All right, well, we're up here in the fresh group now, sorting out some cows that are far enough along that need to get out of here. Tyler's bringing them to me. I've got them marked with orange paint. These two are just hanging out here, but they're gonna head down the hallway to the parlor. Group 2's headed to the parlor now, and that's where these cows are headed. So hopefully it goes relatively smooth. All right, we got the ladies sorted out here. They're gonna head up in the parlor with the rest of that group. Speaking of Renegade earlier in the video, that's why heifer here is a Renegade. Captain, Charles, Frazzled, McGuire. I don't know. There's your list. That's all you guys are getting. That's all you're getting for right now. Girl, you're happy you're eating, huh? You're happy we got the old backup trustworthy feed truck fired up. Just got back from the parlor and the girls are going back to work. Huh. Yep. The previous clip I just got done putting some sand in the heifer barn. We never used to bed that barn. The mattresses were all we ever used. A couple months ago, I started bedding the young side. We just use sand because it's what we got. Just put a light coating on top of the mattresses. But started bedding the light side. It seemed to really help with footing, and obviously it dried stuff out, which we knew it would. Didn't want to start bedding the older side because there was a bunch of freestalls that were screwed up. But last week, we went through and fixed those up. So we decided to put sand over there too. So yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it a video here, guys. And back out in the cold. Just chilling at 16. Cooled off a little bit actually. Tomorrow it's supposed to be in the 30s. But then all next week, I mean, we're looking at highs in the teens, lows in the low single digits. I think one night was 0, so obviously sub-zero wind chills because there's supposed to be some wind too. So not looking forward to next week, but what are you gonna do? Just how she goes. But anyways, guys, we're gonna call it a video. Hope you guys enjoyed, turned our misery into your enjoyment, and got something from it. So hit that like and subscribe button, please and thank you. I don't go through this crap while holding a camera for nothing. So hit that like and subscribe button. Tell your friends about the dairy farmers out in Western New York that broke the feed truck on a weekend. Hell yeah, guys. See you guys in the next one.